want to say Crawford. Why anybody say it's 50-50?
You don't think it's 50-50?
60-40, but you gonna tell me which one?
You think Crawford can stop him?
Crawford can stop anybody. I'm not saying he can't, he's going to, but he can't.
Boxing icon Mike Tyson is offering his renowned insight as Terence Crawford prepares for an epic clash with Saul Canelo Alvarez.
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight. You know.
During a recent workout, Crawford pushed through a demanding training session featuring explosive warm-ups, rapid-fire punches on the heavy bag, smooth shadow boxing, speed rope exercises, and rigorous core training.
He had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy.
What really surprised fans was the unexpected involvement of Mike Tyson himself. Reports suggest that he's been a consistent presence in Crawford's training camp, providing not just motivation and strategy, but also hands-on advice. Rather than dropping in occasionally, Tyson is said to be fully involved watching sessions, closely and pushing Crawford mentally with a fierce focus. Only a legendary former heavyweight champion can deliver.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Obviously.
Although Tyson has acknowledged the potential challenge posed by the size gap between Crawford and Canelo, he remains firmly in Crawford's corner, offering both tactical advice and mental reinforcement. It's a compelling image one. Legendary fighter guiding another in his pursuit of greatness.
All those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skill.
As part of the Riyadh Season Initiative, Mike Tyson has established a major boxing camp in Saudi Arabia. Located in Boulevard City, the newly launched Mike Tyson Boxing Club spans 400 square meters and features cutting-edge facilities, with renowned trainer Joe Gallagher overseeing operations. Tyson plays a hands-on role in nurturing emerging boxing talent, supervising training sessions, and guiding young fighters. His amateur squad recently impressed at a regional competition, securing 11 medals, 9 of them gold. Outside the gym, Tyson frequently attends top-tier combat sports events across Saudi Arabia, contributing to the country's growing prominence on the global fight stage.
The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more, try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit, it's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
As the weight of a career-defining bout looms, Terence Crawford is focusing not just on intensity, but on intelligent preparation. Moving up to divisions to compete at super middleweight, his team has embraced a highly scientific training regimen, fine-tuning both physical and mental performance. Advanced metrics are closely monitored, including oxygen levels, heart rate variability, and overall metabolic recovery, to ensure he's in peak condition come fight night.
1, 2, 3, 4 laps of 30 yards, but every 15 yards, you're going to do 6 squats.
With the help of oxygen therapy chambers, advanced biometric tracking, and customized workload management, Crawford is optimizing his conditioning while preserving the elite speed, precision, and reflexes that define his style. Backed by the presence of Mike Tyson, whose experience and fierce energy add another level to his camp, Crawford is gearing up to turn a daunting challenge into a historic opportunity.
The legs. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Come on, Speedy.
I think it's literally a swivel, so it's...
Everybody trying to hear that.
Just when the hype has seemingly peaked, things took a dramatic turn at the Canelo vs. Crawford press conference. What began as a routine face-off quickly unraveled as Crawford closed the distance. Locking eyes with Canelo, in a flash, Canelo lost his composure, forcefully shoving Crawford and setting off a fiery confrontation that electrified the room. Security quickly intervened as the team squared off, and for a tense moment, it seemed like the battle had already begun. Still, Crawford remained calm and unshaken, responding with sharp words that left no doubt about his resolve. With Canelo held back, one thing became clear: this clash goes far beyond hype. It's a full-on war. At the height of his training, Crawford's confidence was impossible to miss. When addressing the media, he didn't merely talk, he sent a clear warning. Those fans who boo me now will be in tears by the time they leave, he declared, staring directly into the cameras with a mischievous smile. He then quipped, "I just learned the sign language for crying."
Go ahead. I just found out what the sign language means for cry.
The atmosphere ignited. Some laughed, others felt the weight of tension. It was classic Crawford, fearless, unfiltered, and intensely determined to stun the world as he faces the biggest test of his career. UFC President Dana White stepped up as well, emphasizing the historic scale of the event and applauding Turki Al-Sheikh for bringing it all to life.
Turkey is doing what about it that brought you so closely back into boxing?
Yeah, none of this happens without Turki. Turki's been able to make fights that nobody could ever make, including this one. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime fight. This is the fight that people would have been talking about 10 years from now.
None of this would be possible without Turki, White declared firmly. He's been behind matchups that seemed impossible, including this one. This fight is truly once-in-a-lifetime. People would still be talking about it a decade from now if it hadn't happened. He wasn't overstating things. This groundbreaking event goes beyond boxing. It's a worldwide celebration of combat sports, uniting UFC, boxing, and even hinting at future WWE collaborations. We're discussing it, maybe you'll catch me in WWE someday, White joked, alluding to the growing landscape of sports entertainment.
Wishing that it happened. It wouldn't have happened without him. And obviously the Crown Prince. It's amazing what these guys are doing.
For those worried about missing a moment, White quickly put fans at ease. You'll get non-stop action, back-to-back, on Mexican Independence Day, a night that's truly historic. But there was more breaking news. In a surprising announcement, Dana White revealed that UFC legend Jon Jones has officially stepped away from MMA. White shared that Jones personally reached out to inform him. Jon Jones called last night to say he's retiring, and he was completely certain about his decision, White said during the UFC Baku post-fight press conference.
Situation.
Yeah, so he called us and just started saying, you know what, I think I'm done. I want to retire, and been a great run. I appreciate everything.
The announcement took many by surprise, especially since a high-profile bout between Jones and interim champion Tom Aspinall had already been locked in. The fight was set, White explained, but then Jones started expressing doubts, saying, "I think I'm done." Eventually, he decided to step away. White confessed he isn't certain what led to the choice, but suggested that recent legal issues might have influenced it. You never really know what Jon Jones is going through. Seeing the legal headlines, I wondered if that played a part in his decision to retire.
You never know what Jon Jones is dealing with, and then you wake up the next day, and so who knows? I mean, I don't know everything that went into this decision. It's something you guys are going to have to ask him if you ever see him again.
Despite the surprising retirement, White remained steadfast in defending Jones's reputation. Jon Jones has never avoided a challenge. Why he chose not to fight now, only he can explain. White also expressed empathy for Tom Aspinall, who, while becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion, missed out on both the spotlight and the payday he earned. The one thing I feel sorry about is Aspinall being sidelined. We'll make sure to compensate him properly, White promised.
Jon Jones, I said it a million times, I'll say it again. He's never ducked anybody other than that one goofy time with the Chael Sonnen thing. He's never ducked anybody.
If you found this breakdown insightful and want to keep up with the latest and greatest in combat sports, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Your support powers more exclusive news, thrilling matchups, and behind-the-scenes access delivered right to you.